What's going on, everybody? Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. Hello, hello, Hassan, Meme Man, Ron G, Eric. What's going on, everyone? Zed, Games, and Big Cheese. We got the whole gang here. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. It's finally the weekend. Oh my goodness, what a week this has been. I don't know about you guys, but I am happy it is the weekend. Let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, Hassan, congratulations again. That's awesome, dude. That's big news. Big news getting the Tapu Lele and the Tapu Fini. Zed, how you doing, buddy? Hefty Mom, happy Friday, Hefty Mom. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. The Pepperman is haunting your dreams. Uh-oh, Shinja boy, that doesn't sound good. And Magical Bear is here. You know what that means when Magical Bear is here. Hugs for Magical Bear. Well, Shedinja boy, I'm not really sure what I can do to help you. Mel, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I hope you're all doing good. What's got planned for tonight, Hefty Mom? We are going for this Mew. It's typically pink. We're trying to find a blue one. We're trying to find a blue one, like right here. Yes, happy Mario Day to everybody. I saw that the Switch store has a lot of deals going on right now, and I saw it includes Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, which I think I might actually pick up maybe next week because I always want to play that. Special hefty day. It's always a special hefty day when you're here, Magical Bear. And oh my goodness, Shedinja Boy trying to scare me. Come on now. Too late at the night to scare me. Fully prepared for Solgaleo? Alright. Yes, we will be doing Solgaleo tomorrow morning. Spring break for you. Man, I can't imagine spring break. It's been snowing outside all day today. Doesn't feel like spring. Like a Baconator with large fries and Dr. Pepper, please. Hefty Dad, this is not a Wendy's, sir. Does that make it a boy since it's blue? Well, it could be. We can say that, Mom. What would be a good name for a blue boy Mew, Hefty Mom? What would be a good name for it? Arthur? Call him Blue. Nailed the response to you, Karen. I'm so proud of myself. Hefty Dad loves the Karen videos on the YouTube. Blue or Ronald? Ronald's a strong, powerful name. Blue Boy Mew? That would work. Dragon It. What's going on, Dragon It? Blue Boy. Alright, we're going to call it Blue Boy once we get it, Hefty Mom. But I don't want anyone to get too excited. The chances are actually pretty low we're going to get it tonight. There is a 1 in 8,192 chance we're going to get this. And we're at 856 checks. Little Boy Blue. That's a good one, Hassan. Nidoran female, that's true. Nidoran female is blue. Berry, that's a good one. Are Shedinja and Hidinja related? I don't know what. Wait, what's Hijinda? Next 10 checks says that. Okay, let's see. Sir Barnabas, good to see you. Thank you for popping in and leaving a like. Always good to see you, my friend. Yeah, who is Hijinda? I feel like I'm missing. I know I'm missing something. Kill some level 5 Pokemon with Ultra Necrozma. Have fun with that meme, man. You like the name Buried? It is a good name. There's not even any Google search results to Hijinda. Little Boy Berry Blue. We might be closing in on the character count. And your chat list, Shedinja Boy actually appears once as Hedinja Boy. Something's wrong with your chat. Kramer just knocked out Dynamax Talonflame with a fish in its mouth. You know, these things will happen. Before we catch the blue moon, we gotta find a paw print because that's the first clue. That's a Blue's Clues reference, I think, isn't it? Blue's Clues was a little after my time, but I am aware of it. His true name is Barry, the destroyer of souls and the creator of universes, filled only with death and suffering, the one that all Pokemon, even Arceus, fear. Wow, that's a long name. I've got to find that paw print and put it in our notebook, huh? It's Blue's Clues. Everyone just calls him Barry for short. I think that's a good nickname. Man, I think you guys had some sugar today. Blue is a girl. I did not know that. You named one your shiny Lichen Rock Blue's Clues? Very cool. Caramel M&Ms. That sounds delicious. Did you get a chance to find those key lime pie M&Ms? They sound weird, but they taste delicious. Today, Wally World didn't see them. I've only seen them at the Sheetz gas station so far. I don't know if they're like a gas station exclusive. That's right, Hassan, you can. You haven't seen them, Mom? Yeah, they're pretty good. Fortune cookies are an American invention. Thank you, Zed. Zed, how is Mario Kart? Doing your last DA for the night right now? Sounds good, Hassan. Good luck on the Solgaleo. Alright, 5 time who wins blue from Blue's Clues occurs the Cowardly Dog from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, gosh. Courage, but by accident. It was good. How many races did you win, Zed? And what do you think of the new tracks? I guess new tracks isn't the right word. Returning tracks, I suppose. After we got all the clues, we sit down in our thinking chair and think, think, think. Doom Guy or Shedinja? Doom Guy. Because he's got the BFG. Which, if that's not a dark type of gun, I don't know what is. Crocodile or Kingdra? Kingdra. Wave 4 tracks are pretty good. I think you won at least once. You lost a lot. But you had fun, and that's what matters. Crocodile. Crocodile is cool. Lopunny or Delphox? Delphox. So what did everyone get up to this week? What was something good that happened during your week? Oh, probably Doom Guy. Mew or Celebi? I don't know. Mew? You resubbed to Kim this week? That's very kind of you, Eric. That is a highlight of the week, isn't it? Yes, Mew can. Razzie or a Teletubby? Razzie. Any fun plans for the weekends besides streaming? Mandalorian. Um, Laundry. Zelda. I guess that's streaming. I don't know. It's going to depend on the weather. It's kind of crappy out right now. So it might just be an inside weekend. Rizzy is pretty powerful. It's true. Speaking of Razzie, I'm sure at least one of you guys is also watching Razzie streams right now. Keep me up to date. Let me know if the Pheromosa ends up being shiny. Please watch the language. I'm sorry, Joyce. I didn't mean to offend your sensitive ears. What's going on, Joyce? How you doing? Are you working? Use it in the bug, still ain't shiny. What's he up to now? I'm gonna guess probably like 608, 609. You beat the Solgaleo. Good job, Hassan. Eating pizza and lurking. That sounds amazing. I'm doing pretty good. It's the weekend. Week's over. This is a very busy work week, but it's over now. So that's exciting. JK, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. You just had pizza for dinner? What type of pizza then? What is the best type of pizza? Oh, I'm sorry, Hassan. Well, you got two today, so that's pretty darn good. Ground beef, 3 times the cheese, olives, and spinach. That's a fancy pizza right there. Does anybody ever get white pizza? My friend Katie really likes white pizza, and it's not something that I would ever necessarily order for myself. But when she gets it, I have a couple slices, and it's pretty good. Onions, green peppers, and olives. Ooh, vegetarian pizza. What's white pizza? Basically, there's no marinara sauce. Instead, it has, I'm not even sure if it has a base. Hefty Mom, you would know. Is there a base to the white pizza? 7 Chinese and Violet, 4 poison types on 1 sandwich, including 3 you needed. And now you're slowly paste down Pokemon Sword. You're going for Shiny Giratina on DAs, and you just unlocked Ho-Oh as well. Very nice, JK. Good job. Yeah, like a white pizza or a margarita pizza, I think is basically the same thing, and there's no tomato sauce. Um, but I do think there is some sort of a base, and I'm not sure if it's Alfredo. It might be Alfredo, but I'm not sure if it's like that thick. Excuse me. So what else did you guys all get up to this week? What, Ron? What? Are you about to send me a DM? You about to send me another picture. Definitely not Alan. Flexing that 2 month membership. Can we get some member hype in the chat for definitely not Alan? Thank you so much. Hope everything's going well, buddy. It's been a little while. Let's get some member hype. Oh my goodness gracious, Ron. Ron has been sending me photos of shiny Pokemon he's hatched all day long. Oh, come on. How did I miss that one? Like some black olives on that pizza. Beautiful picture of shiny Smoliv. Oh, come on. I was right there. There we go. White part is garlic, olive oil, and cheeses. There you go, Zed. Thank you, Hefty Mom. Garlic, olive oil, and cheeses instead of the tomato sauce. Mm. Not that you like it, Zed. We gotta change our member goal. That's getting a little inflated. Let's change that down to 130. Shiny me before 1,000? I hope so, Hassan. Probably not, but that'd be pretty darn cool, wouldn't it? I got two shinies in Generation 3 back in the day. One of which I traded away, one of which I still have. My very first shiny ever, other than the Gyarados in Gen 2, was a shiny Unknown Sea. I traded that away for shiny Zubat, because I like shiny Zubat. And since then I've caught like 100 shiny Zubats. And the other one was I got a shiny Geodude. And I think both of these were in Fire Red Leaf Green. Got a shiny Geodude, which is now a shiny Golem, which is hanging out in Pokemon Home. Has the extremely original and clever name of Rocky. But I haven't gotten a shiny in Gen 3 since then, which is like back in like 2003, 2004. So I'm pretty excited about getting this. Guys, I was so proud of myself this morning. I made such a big brain play working on my shiny Vivillon collection. So I get home from work last night, and meeting some friends out and everything. I get home probably about 8:30, and I know I only have a couple hours before I'm going to go to bed, and I still gotta catch the shiny Monsoon Vivillon or Vivian. I think it's Vivian now. The shiny Monsoon Vivian. I only have a couple hours to catch before I go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, it's going to be reset back to the fancy pattern. So I dropped a sparkling sandwich. Put together a sparkling sandwich, hunted for about 20 minutes, didn't find anything. I reset the sandwich. Made another sandwich, got the shiny Monsoon pattern Vivian in 8 minutes. And with 22 minutes left on the shiny sandwich timer, I just put the switch system into sleep mode. I woke up this morning, I transferred in the jungle pattern into the game, and with those remaining 22 minutes, I started hunting, and about 10 minutes later, I got the jungle. So I got two patterns over 2 days on the same sandwich. I was pretty happy with that. What's going on, James? Good to see you. Hope you had a fantastic Friday. So I'm going to end up having to... Oh, thank you, Hefty Mom. I appreciate that you're so proud of me. I'm going to have to add a new command here soon with the remaining Vivian patterns I have. and maybe even find some new friends for Pokemon Go that can help me get those postcards. I got 3 postcards ready to go for 3 more patterns. That'll take me to a total of 11 out of the 19 huntable. But I still gotta find friends to get me the other 8. Like, I still need Archipelago, I need Tundra, I need Icy Snow, Sun, River, a few others. Uh, yeah, if anybody wants to share Pokemon Go friend codes in the chat, please feel free to. And if you guys want my friend code, I think it's just !Pogo. I'm typically not that great at sending and returning gifts, but with the whole postcard situation now, I've been doing it a lot more frequently, almost obsessively. So Eric, I would be honored to be your friend and send you postcards. I don't know. I don't know if you need the polar, but I am a polar postcard type of guy. Yeah, I got High Plains, Continental, and Marine ready to go. So that'll be what I'm doing tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. And I definitely need an elegant. For sure, it's on your list of things to do tonight. Eric, knowing you from Chem Nation's channel, I can't tell if that's extreme sarcasm or not, but I'm good with it. So is anybody else shiny hunting anything right now? I know Hassan just finished up doing a bunch of DAs. I know Ron G just hatched a shiny Smoliv. I think only the mods can do ! GBO. Sax, you've been lurking. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you. But yeah, Sax or Ron, if one of you wouldn't mind dropping ! Mew and ! GBO, in case anyone's curious about this hunt. You got your shiny Charmander. Congratulations, Sax. Ron, you can go for Finizen next. Great Pokemon. Great Pokemon, great shiny. So yeah, this is a legit physical Emerald cartridge plugged into a Game Boy operator to play on stream. A Game Shark has been used to access Faraway Island. Mew is able to be transferred up to home legitimately. And if you're curious about the Game Boy operator, there is a link to where you can buy one for yourself. Allows you to play all your Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games on your computer via a simple USB drive. Or USB port, I should say. You're going to be going for the living decks in Fire Red? Holy smokes. That's going to be wild. Gonna play Mario for scratch. Have fun playing Mario. TGTV is going to help out tremendously. You know what, Sax? I just found out maybe like last year that TGTV is an actual like method. I never knew it was anything other than an annoying tutorial. You're gonna have to teach me about that. Teach me about TGTV. Basically allows you a majority of spreads. Okay. There's 4.2 billion. That's a lot of spreads. I only have a few myself. I have butter, mayonnaise, peanut butter, jelly, uh, garlic aioli. Advances the frames at a fast pace. Okay, gotcha. Now you're saying words that I can understand. Thank you for dumbing it down for me. Now I'm on the same page. Val's listening to. Give Val a little bunny hug for me. That video you sent me yesterday, Joyce, was so freaking adorable. I couldn't stand it. How to convert seeds to time, find your initial seed for the spread. Got a killer starter because of it now. Nice. What nature did you get? See, it's Gen 3, so I'm assuming you probably went with a modest or timid. Does anybody else have issues going back to older generations like Gen 3 and like before they made how do I put it? Back in Gen 3 and previous, whether the move is special or physical depended on the type of move, not the move itself. So, like, if it was a fire move, it was always a special move. If it was a fighting move, it was always a physical move. Does anybody else have trouble going back to that mindset when you go play old games? Zorro, what's going on? Thank you for the Kirk Lurks. How you feeling, buddy? Are you feeling any better? Oh, dang it, I'm gonna stop. There we go. You're feeling great? Good job. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Hey, I'm feeling better now that I heard that. But no, I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you for asking. Oops. I wonder how JJ made out with getting his new table delivered today. Andrew bro, I added an avatar to the stream because finally got a webcam. Nice, Zoro. That's awesome, man. Did we drop a Zoro link yet? Can we do that, please? Since you got for today, you're really happy? That's awesome. I must be busy right now. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ron. Thank you very much, Ron. She booped the phone in retaliation for the hug. Oh, Val. Yes, go join the pirate crew. Miles says hello, Heffy. Hello, Miles, and hello, Dorian. How you doing, buddy? I love how he says Heffy. I'm doing pretty good, Dorian. How you doing? How was your afternoon? I can't remember. Did you work today? Actually, a fungus. What's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Our newest sub. Welcome back. Where did I see you yesterday? Oh, in Zed's stream, right? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Can I get an oh yeah? Oh yeah! No work to the kid get Took the kids to get haircuts, clean up your dresser, and talk about tomorrow. Nice. Moving all your systems, including Retro and 5, from the living room to the computer room where you spend most of your time. That's cool. Gnarly Thor, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Been a little bit. Thank you for the Kirk Lurks. So, Dorian, what did you think of my little work in progress that I sent you? Am I going overboard here? Am I crazy? Actually, it felt good to open that thing up. I haven't touched that since like last summer. Yeah, you did come in with the raid a few days ago. I'm trying to remember who it was. We got so many incredible raids on Tuesday. There was Zed, Evie Queen, um, Way Gaming. I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, Razzie. Hmm. And Dorian, if you find out there's something that I didn't take into account with those strategies, please don't feel bad to like let me know. Um, like Chem has proven a couple things wrong or incomplete during his hunts that I've had to go back and update. So if you find anything that's not right or I didn't think about something, or like for example the issue we had with the Togedemaru Dedenne hunt with the what was it? Parabolic charge, was that the issue? Um, let me know. Let me know. Anyone think it's going to happen sub 1K? I think there's a couple of optimists here, actually, Fungus. I'm not one of them. It sure would be neat, but I don't think it's going to happen. I remember when Kem did his Ditto hunt last year, and I told him, like, the advice I gave Kem on the Ditto was like, just go in to the battle with the Smeargle that only knows Swall Swipe, and then boom, you're golden. And so he did it. And what I didn't think about, and he didn't think about, was that when Ditto transforms, it only gets 5 PP. And even with the Harvest Lepaberry trick, there is a possibility that it will not produce a Lepaberry every time it uses it. So sure enough, about 25, 30 minutes into the hunt, it struggled itself to death. And I think that's the closest Kem has ever gotten to like actually being mad at me. You're gonna go for the Golett hunt? Oh my gosh. I never finished that one. I have got it set up correctly, but I had bad luck and I ended up getting like 3 or 4 shiny Sandile or shiny Crocorox. And I just finally got tired of the hunt and ended it. Yeah, so after that Ditto hunt, I had to go back and change it, say make sure that False Swipe is the only attacking move. Make sure it has other moves too. Twilight, what's going on? Good to see you. Shiny at 10-13, that'd be pretty cool in early Thor. You're going for the Shalfa Snorlax tomorrow, very cool. Twilight, how was your day? Yeah, Sandile is in Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon only has Crocorock, unfortunately. But that was a cool thing. That was probably one of my favorite shinies I've ever gotten. So like I was doing a playthrough of Moon, like just trying to like breeze through it in order to shiny hunt some of the Pokemon that are in Sun and Moon that aren't available in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And I was in the desert and I was doing an SOS, not for a shiny, but just to get a Gibble for the for the shiny charm, to complete the Pokedex. And so, I set it up like a regular SOS hunt with Sandile, and I'm just like waiting and waiting and waiting for the Gibble to get called in. And then the shiny Sandile gets called in. I was like, are you kidding me? And I needed it too. I wasn't even trying to go for it, but it showed up. Shiny Sandile is like one of my favorite shinies ever since then. There's long, but you're relaxed now. How is mine? About the same, Twilight. About the same. Yeah, so when Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon came out, they actually increased the difficulty a little bit. And the most obvious example of that is Ultra Necrozma. So, like, one of the hardest boss fights ever in Pokemon. But another thing they did was, like, every route, the levels of the wild Pokemon were increased by, sometimes just a couple levels, sometimes more than that. But because of that, there are a handful of Pokemon that are not in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, including Litleo, Alolan Geodude, um, Sandile, and a couple others. Like the places where they spawned in Sun and Moon, like the levels were increased enough that now it's their evolutions. Ultra Necrozma was a great fight. That was really tough. If you weren't prepared going into it, if you didn't know what you were walking into, you were going to have some troubles. You got super lucky with that fight? Nah, you didn't get super lucky. You got super big brain plays. Because Dorian's a true gamer. So many revives we lost that day. That's so true. That's so true. Amber, how you doing, Amber? Look at all the friends that are here. You did win that fight the first time, but oh my, I think kind of got my team on the ropes. It really did. It was rough. Yeah, I definitely went through a lot of revives. A lot of max revives, a lot of full restores. Got to wash your hair. About time. Did you and Sam have a nice night? Did I hear about your nice score today? I did not, Cheese. Tell me about it. Oh, I know, Twilight. That would be crazy. There's probably still a lot of kids whose like games are saved right in front of that fight. I'm I'm sorry, Amber. That sounds uncomfortable. 38 bucks white tube box and all manuals. Now, when you say white tube box and all manuals, that I'm assuming that means without the game. Little warning on how much level jump is to face in sniping the end of game stuff. I know, Dorian. Grease is the underlying level. Well, stop licking the grease pan. The game. Okay, so you have the game for 40, and you just got the box and the manuals for 38. That's good job, Cheese. That's incredible. It was meatloaf. Meatloaf is good. When did you get White 2 from GameStop for 40 bucks? How long ago was that? Frankie, I love you too. Thank you for the like. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. Yeah, I still got to get. I have to rebuy silver, sapphire, diamond, and I need to buy for the first time white too. And then the collection is complete. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When did you drop that video? I did know that, Twilight. And did you know that I feel the same about you? Amber, I'm good. I'm good. It's hanging out with all my friends here, which is nice. Now I feel like a big jerk. It's been a busy week, Cheese. There's a lot of content I have not watched I need to catch up on. Short like a month or more ago? Okay, well then I don't have any excuse. Other than to say I don't watch a lot of shorts, but that's still no excuse. If I see my friend drops a short, I should watch it. Tell you what, Cheese, after stream tonight, I will go to your channel, I'll get in your shorts, and I'll just see what I see. ILYIATWW2. Ron is judging me as usual. Ron doesn't think I'm funny. Speaking of old Ronlet, who is excited for the Decidueye raid starting next week? No, it's not. It's not. I need to be better at that. You have the original Red, original Gold, couple of DS games, and Heart Gold. Nice, Dorian. Oh, I bet Amber's excited. I was doing a Masuda hunt for Rowlet on Ultra Sun before I started this Lapras SOS. And I might just put that on permanent hiatus and Masuda it in Scarlet. Can't wait for Decidueye raid, even though you already have Shiny Rowlet. But do you have Shiny Decidueye? And do you have Shiny Dartrix? Forming a Sui form C. There you go, Ron. I love Shiny Decidueye. Wow, cheese. I can't tell if that was a typo or if that was a burn. What if it counters to electric? What would it have that would counter electric? Can Decidueye learn any ground moves? I feel the same way about Phantom. You want a shiny harvest one? That would be cool. And might be able to learn Mud Slap. I could see it learning Mud Slap. Not really a move, but just in strat, like how Pikachu had Voltage. Yeah, but I'm thinking like I did read it. It says it's okay, Chem. I only spend hours in your stream supporting your content. I know I'm not a Pookatuber, but I appreciate any iota of recognition from you. So I don't know if that you said it was a typo. I don't see where he said it was a typo. That's the last message I have. Oh, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Crap. There's no typo? I'm all sorts confused. Now I'm feeling like him. I have no idea what's going on. You did. I've completely lost it. But anyway, Twilight, yeah, but like Pikachu is Volt Absorb, like that makes sense. I can't like Decidueye is not gonna have Volt Absorb. I'm thinking like realistically the only way that Decidueye could because Decidueye is gonna have Unburden, right? Isn't that the hidden ability? Um the only way Decidueye would be able to counter electric is by having ground moves. Or no. Roost. Roost. I bet it'll have Roost. Because when you use Roost, actually, I don't know how that would work with Terra type. When you use Roost, you gain health back, but you lose your flying type. But yeah, with Terra type, I don't know how that would work. YouTube made a big mistake today. I mean, I guess it would still be a flying Terra, but it wouldn't have stab to its flying moves. That's curious. Is Roost even in the game? Is Roost an available move in Gen 9? I cannot keep track of what moves they add and get rid of every generation. Hold on. No, Roost is an egg move. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that doesn't really answer my question, but so with a Roost, when you use a Roost, you're not flying type for the rest of the turn. So I guess the next turn it would go back to being flying type. Thank you, Ron. Thank you. But yeah, I think that would probably be the only way Decidueye could counter electric. Because it does not learn any ground type moves, even via egg moves or TM. Vespiquen and Hadalucha have it as well. Thank you, Ron. Look at Ron. Ron knows everything. I'll have to play around with that Twilight and see what happens if a flying type or flying terror type Pokemon uses Roost. What happens? We do love Ron. I think Ron has now Masuda hunted like 2/3 of all the Pokemon in Gen 9. We're closing in on 1,000. We're getting there. Is the reality full odds setting in yet? No, not yet. Not yet. It'll probably be somewhere around 5,000 that it'll hit. It'll set in Twilight. Because right now, this is not even double Masuda odds. It's well under Shiny Charm odds, and it's well under a 4096 hunt. So yeah, we're just barely starting. Dorian, thank you for the Kirk Lurks. Now we'll probably be doing this for months. But I mean, we're averaging between 250 and 300 checks per stream, which I'm excited about. That's pretty good. This is the 4th stream, and we're going to be over 1,000. I want to try and hit 1,100 tonight. It can always be super under. It could. It could. That is a possibility, but not a very good one. Excuse me. I want to say I'm only at like 9% cumulative odds right now. If that. You got Shaman at 1,400 something? That's really good. Who here in the chat, anyone that can hear me, even if you're lurking, who here in the chat has successfully done a 1 in 8192 hunt? Dang it. Not you, Ron. Not yet. Twilight says you know it. Can't say you have. Yeah, this is my first one. Rayquaza, Shaman, Darkrai. In which games, Twilight? Rayquaza and Emerald via Runaways, the other two in Platinum. Oh, okay. Dang, Platinum, Shaman, and Darkrai. That's impressive. How long did those take you, Twilight? Yeah, that's absolutely commitment. Well, you just need to need to get back to Shiny Hunting Palkia and Shiny Pearl. You were up to 1245 last time. Do it, man. Oh, come on. How did I screw that up? I um I am not a fan of the BDSP reset hunts though. I feel ya. I feel ya. I feel one to take a break from that. Those are not fun. Shaman was 1400, like you mentioned. See, when you said the Shaman was 1400, I thought you were talking about BDSP. That was my bad. Rayquaza was over odds. Yikes. No, I respect the heck out of that Twilight. Contemplating whether or not Shiny Hunt Stars in Gold and Silver. Well, the good thing about Shiny Hunting Stars in Gold and Silver is the resets are really fast. Bad news is 8192. You're just super bored during quarantine. I hear you. That's how I got into shiny, or I should say, that's when I got into shiny hunting. Like serious shiny hunting, other than just like messing around like I did in the past. And we're just sitting around watching. Oh, who are those guys? Who are those guys doing the Nuzlocks? What are their names? It's gonna drive me crazy. I can't remember the name of that channel. It's like three guys that play Nuzlocks together. People get notifications for community posts. They do not, Twilight. They do not. Unless they're tagged in it. But now that you mentioned that, I just want to see something. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Sorry, guys. I promise that's the last time I will get sidetracked again. Yeah, you can spam it as much as you want. And I don't know, Twilight, I don't know if there's any pros or cons to posting on the community tab a lot. As far as like algorithm stuff, um, I don't know if it's better to post once or multiple times in a day, for example. I don't know if like there's like a limit of like if you post more than X amount of times, it actually hurts you in the algorithm. I have no idea. I try and not that I post on the community tab as much as I used to, but I try and limit myself to uh, one regular post and one member post per day at most. But I have no reason for that other than that just seems like good in my mind. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, Twilight. I wasn't trying to say you should or should not do anything. I just started rambling because sometimes I just am looking for things to say. But congratulations again on finally getting it, buddy. Well deserved. Please always ramble. First time anyone's ever said that. At least you're honest about it. Well, thank you, actually. Yeah, I try and stay as like what's the word? Keeping it real? Is that what you kids say nowadays? Keeping it real? Susan, you had beef. I can call you Fungus? Okay. I will call you Fungus. You can call me Al. Hey, I just got a YouTube notification. Someone liked my comments. That's what my gen calls it. I think kids saying keeping it 100. Either that or this. That's not too. They switched to keeping it no cap. Yeah, I was being slightly facetious about the keeping it real, but you're right. You're right. I have heard them saying keeping it 100, and yeah, this whole no cap thing lately seems to be off the hook, off the chain. Whoops, crap. Ooh, that was close. Mew does have really large feet. The bomb, one might say. That's right, the bomb. How you doing, film? How was your day? You have no idea how happy I was when everyone suddenly started saying Pog. I'm like, this is great. I love Pogs. Look, it's Alf. He's back in Pog form. Oh, Pogs. Pogs. Oh, light is too bright on that. There we go. A little better. Still too bright, but there's a little Squirtle Pog. Back when The Simpsons was absolutely hilarious. And I loved Alf. That was a great show when it was on. Good old Gordon Shumway. Always trying to eat that cat. Had this awesome solid brass holographic crab slammer. Nice, win your prized possessions. Decidui, good evening to you. How are you doing? Watch the episode where Bart was a gamer and made you want to fall asleep while going down the stairs. Seasons 3 through 8 of The Simpsons are like peak comedy. Especially the episodes that Conan O'Brien wrote. Oh my gosh. He was so good. Can't cite if 4 or 5 is peak. I mean, they're both fantastic. But like 3 through 8 gives you the whole peak. You saw me on Alex Hefner stream watching The Last of Us. Yeah, I love Alex. It's also why he's on my channel page at the bottom. If on the main page of the channel, if you go all the way to the bottom, it'll have a list of my favorite movie and TV reactors. Now that's cool. You were there, Decidueye. Yeah, I couldn't stay for long because I'm still not caught up. How do I know him? Just through YouTube. Just through watching his videos. And I wouldn't really say I know him. I've talked to him a few times in his what do you call 'em, live premieres. I wouldn't by any means say I know him. Um, but I did give him some good-natured ribbing during his Amazing Spider-Man premiere that he chuckled at. Yeah, that's how I first found out about him was his music video reactions, and then the last 8 or 9 months or so, I've been on a real kick of TV and movie reactions, and that's when I found out that he does those on that separate channel, which is pretty cool. And so when I found him, like I knew who he was, but I hadn't watched any of his videos in a long time. And I got recommended a video of him watching Avengers Endgame for the first time, and I was like, "What? This dude?" And I looked into it and found out he had started this movie channel, and he started watching the whole MCU in order. Now, basically, I cleared my schedule for the next week and just watched all of those. He's got a very, very filthy mouth, but I think he's a genuinely nice guy. I love his personality. Oh my gosh, the Conjuring movies. I watched him react to the first one, and I've seen him react to a couple other horror movies too, and he screams and jumps like a little baby child. It cracks me up. But yeah, I mean, if anyone is at all interested in watching TV and movie reactions, I've put my favorite channels on the front page of my channel. Alex Hefner, Rob Squad Reacts, uh, Reelin' with Asian BJ, Bad Medicine, Blind Wave, You, Me in the Movies, Mikey Venture, who's finishing up his first watch of Amphibia, and he's just nailing it out of the park. He's just I love his personality. He's such a great reactor. Yeah, basically, if I'm not watching Pokemon content, I'm watching one of those guys react to TVs and movies. Brooke, hello, hello. You got Shiny Lillipup and Pogo. Nice to see you. How you doing today, Brooke? You know what they say, people who swear are more trustworthy. Well, then, I don't think anyone you can trust me for a second. You're just tired? Is it too late to get a cup of coffee? I'm doing well. It was a busy, busy week. It was a very stressful week at work. It was a frustrating week at work. But I'm hanging out here with all my friends, so that's pretty nice. I'm sus. I'm sus because I don't swear on stream. 10:13, here we go, Gnarly Thor. And actually, we gotta move that over. And I totally missed that we hit 1,000. I didn't even make a big deal out of that or anything. Alright, so that looks more centered now. Yeah, that looks more centered. It is the weekend. Very excited about it. You beat Link's Awakening? Nice. Here we go, 10:13. Oh no, Gnarly Thor! You might have been off by one. You know what? Maybe my count was off by one. Maybe it's the next one. Marilyn, what's going on? Good to see ya. You saying boo that it wasn't shiny, or were you trying to scare me? Decidueye, I think we were saying, how'd you like Link's Awakening? You're trying to scare me? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh! Alright, you scared me. Twilight, why are you sniffing me again? I thought we talked about this. I got a shiny Palmy today. Nice. Just evolved, you frickin' pink rat. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't sleep good last night, Brooke. Yeah, I hope you get all the good rest tonight. Palmo's being stubborn. I found that when I was evolving my Palmo, my Relor, and my Bramblin, if I go to Levincia and go to the circle in the middle, if I off Off my run, right? Like not on Koridon or Maridon, but just on feats. If I run around that loop 3 times, that is enough to evolve them. Who you giving eyeballs to, Brooke? Did I say something? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I get him to Twilight. Well, that's understandable. Yeah, I don't know why he's sniffing me again. 20 likes. Thank you guys so much. So your friend told you that an Iron Fist punching glove, electric, terra, double shock will be able to one-shot a Goldengo at 100% HP in Showdown. Wow. And Twypool does some weird things. Yes. Thank you for the lurks, Marilyn. Go grab a snack. You got a shiny Glaceon and Outbreak. That's awesome. You got your hair trimmed today? Aw, very nice, Brooke. I bet you feel better. You've been putting it off for a while. Well, you've had a lot going on. Hey, how's Kirk feeling? How's his back? He had me really nervous the other day. Assuming it's still a little sore, but he seems to be doing fine. Okay, good. Good. Thank you. I can't help but worry about him. I love him. And you were worried. Hmm. Well, bobbing sounds very backward cause for concern. This is true. This is true. This is life advice from Brooke. Sound truth. Making popcorn under there. You're gonna try and evolve your Pombo Moxie. Alright, Marilyn. Gugan will remove Sharpies off old cards, but be very careful around the label. Good to know. Thank you, Cheats. All right, guys, I think we're gonna go to 1030, and I mean the encounters, not the time. We're gonna go to 1030, and then I'm gonna take a little break. All right, here we go. Last check before the break. Not shining. All right, I'm going to run out of the woods here, and then I'm going to go get myself another cup of coffee because it's Friday, and I don't care if I have another cup of coffee at 9:07 at night. I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Feel free to hang out, listen to music, chit chat, or take off if you want. I understand if you do. But there's the BRB screen. I will be back in a couple minutes. Brooke is in charge. Lunala, hi, Lunala. Congratulations on the Bishop, I think it was. And yeah, you were gifted. I think Nabil gifted for you. I think. Don't quote me. But how was stream? Shiny Bisharp, you evolved in King Gambit. Congratulations! What a great Pokemon. You have a lot of fun. That's awesome. And Ron, thank you for dropping that link to our good friend Lunala. You're excited? What are you excited about, Marilyn? It wouldn't let you finish your sentence. Oh no. For some reason it still says you're live when you end it. Uh-oh. Your finger slipped. It happens to the best of us. Aside from the Decidueye raids, you finally want to do a 7-star raid and not get your butt kicked. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I didn't end up going for the Pikachu at all. I didn't really have any interest, but now I didn't do the Pikachu raid and I didn't do the Charizard raid, and I'm starting to get a little bit of regret for those. Just because, I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll re-release them at some point, but I didn't realize when the Charizard raid came out, I wasn't paying enough attention. I didn't realize that it had a mastery mark, which is kind of cool. Not that I would ever do anything with it, but just kind of like for a trophy case type thing, you know what I mean? Streamed a couple hours, had to end there, let your Switch charge and your phone. Makes sense. Something weird happened. Uh-oh. What happened? Imagine someone didn't know that overworld sprites don't show shinies and kept resetting as soon as they saw Mew each time. Oh man. Could you imagine? They'd be doing this hunt for quite a while. And chill while you wait for your Palmo to get to 1,000 steps. Yeah, like I said, I would suggest going to Levincia and just walking around the circle in the middle 3 times. That should be enough. Went to the ATM to get some money out, but wouldn't let you get any money at all. Uh-oh. Maybe the ATM was out of money? I've had that happen before, where like I've tried to take money out of an ATM, and it turned out there wasn't enough money left in the ATM, and so like I had to take out a less amount because like I don't know. I guess I caught it like right before they resupplied it. Yeah, Maryland. From my experience with the Pomo, the Bramblin, and the Relor, if I walked around the circle 3 times, that was enough to get the 1,000 steps in. It's happened a few times in the same store. Yeah, I feel like there's some stores that just don't really keep up to date on their ATMs. Like I have a gas station about a block from me, and probably 2 out of 3 times I go in there, there's a sign on the ATM that says out of order, which is basically their way of saying that the ATM's out of money and they no one's come in to put more money in it yet. And then you went to a bank ATM and it worked. There you go. I had to pay my mortgage this week, and oh, it always stinks to pay the mortgage because like I got such a nice looking account balance in my checking until I pay that mortgage, and it's like, oh, what happened to all that money? Dang it! Come here, Mew. Get back here. There we go. You think they put a sign up and they don't? I know. That's what I'm saying. So either have to never have enough money, just my turn to hold it. Exactly. Basically, I'm just holding this money until it's time to turn it over. Yeah, so the way I get paid at work is on somewhat of a commission basis. It's based off of the gross profit from 2 months prior. So like right now here in March, I'm getting paid based off of the gross profit that my company received in January, which was a light month. So paychecks aren't too big right now. How did that mess up? Um, but I'm hoping next month will be better. I got a couple things at the house I really want to do that I've been wanting to do for a while. Want to get a new TV for the man cave in the basement. Pretty excited about doing that. I need to get another shelving unit down there. I just don't feel comfortable pulling the trigger right now. I mean, like I could, it just wouldn't be the responsible thing to do. You know what I mean? Hey, there you go. It's evolving. Congratulations. Lunala coming through the 1 month flex. You're an amazing friend. I love you, my friend. I love you too, Lunala. Can we get some member hype in the chat for Lunala, please? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Let's get you a shiny Mew as well. I hope so. Guys, I gotta be honest, I'm getting kind of obsessed with this whole Vivian hunt. Like, I can't stop thinking about, like, okay, which postcard am I going to put into the game tomorrow? Which Vivian am I going to hunt? I'm really getting into it. Next hunt's going to be Phalanx? Awesome. That's a great shiny. Beautiful shiny. Back in Sword and Shield, after I hatched my 3 shiny Score Bunny, the first thing I suited after that was Phalanx. So do you know where you're going to hunt for that yet? Are you going to do like a fighting sandwich in the desert? Or it's also in what? Is it in the bamboo forest too? It is, isn't it? That actually might be a better place. I think that has more possible spawns. All right, go make your call. We'll be here for a little bit. Ron, did you get my DM? You can go find a stupid video your friend showed you today real quick? Sounds good, Marilyn. Sweet. Thank you, Ron. Ron, what do you got going on this weekend? Welcome back, Hassan. You're just in time for check number 1057. No plans. Ron, we still got to organize the Area Zero Paradox hunt. I need to get some more Herba Mystica. I'm down to 1 salty, 1 sweet, and 3 sour. Really want to hunt Iron Hands. That's such a good one. But Ron, I was thinking about it. Here's what my thoughts are about when you and I do that, and only if it's okay with you. So the issue with doing a union circle in Area Zero is that for whatever reason, the players can't see each other. And you will only see the violet spawns if you and I are close to each other. I think it's going to be very hard to organize that via DMs, I think that might be done better as a phone call. As long as you're all right with that. Whenever we decide to do it, I think voice chat's the best way to do that. Otherwise, I think it's gonna be you and I scrambling around trying to find each other for a while. Sounds good to you? Okay. Sweet. My plan worked. I get to hear the angelic voice of Ron G again. But yeah, in the meantime, I need to get some more herbs. I got sweet talk. Oh no, I got sweet talk Phenomenal Joe into hook me up with some raids. Spot you're hunting in Area Zero, number 4 is a good place for a dual hunt like that. Oh, what in the in the cavern area? Yeah, that's pretty good for a lot of them. I know that won't help with Iron Thorns or Iron Moth. I know for a fact those two are like in Area 2, Area 3. But a lot of the rest of them, absolutely. Mary, what's going on? Good to see you, Mary. But yeah, down there in the cavern, we could do Iron Hands, we could do Iron Treads, we can do Iron Valiant, Iron Bundle. In fact, I think everything except for Iron Thorns and Iron Moth. Unless I'm forgetting one. Oh, we can do Iron Jugulus down there too. You're good. Relax after getting a little into bed. Nate says hello to as well. Hello to Nate. Are you Ron? Ron, you've been holding out on me. Holy buckets. Ron, did you get all those Urban Mystica yourself, or have you been hanging out with Phenomenal Joe as well? Green, what are you still doing here? I figured you'd be playing some Mario Kart. Now that I'm complaining, I'm honored that you're here. All by yourself, never join online raid. Holy smokes, Ron, you are like the. You know what? I know what the G stands for now. The G stands for grind, because Ron be grinding. Putting Miles to bed. Ah, good night, Miles. Good night, Miles, my little friend. Dang it. Ron, do you just time skip 6-star raids all day or what? You're motivating me right now. You are motivating me to really push forward on doing more raids. All right, here we go. Check number 1071. Is this going to be the shiny? No, it is not. Playing Undertale with your friend on a call. If he dies, his Frisk plush gets his head chopped off with scissors. Oh my goodness. High stakes right here. It's a Dorian. Often 5-star raids every few days. You try and clear every raid on the map. You don't time skip. These solo nuggets and comet shards. Wow, Ron, I'm impressed. So he went up with 3 million polka dollars. Wow. Going into hard mode with Miles. Oh, good luck, Dorian. You got this. Hemi armor, which is super broken Undertale, so that's why it's high stakes. Ah, okay. Gotta make it a little interesting. Mew is so adorable. I love it shiny. Me too, Mary. Me too. I've always wanted a shiny Mew. Never had one. And it's also the very last Gen 1 shiny I need. Gonna play Unite for it. Sounds good. Maryland, good luck on that Zacian license. No. My shoulder just popped. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Maryland. Mary, me too. I love blue shinies. I love blue shinies and I love yellow shinies. That's why Shiny Mothim is actually one of my favorite shinies ever. Not a great Pokemon, absolutely gorgeous shiny. Pink and red shinies, those are good too. There's a lot of good pink and red shinies. Shiny Rockruff. Ah, Shiny Rockruff's very good. I can't believe it. I'm so happy I finally hatched that shiny Dusk, uh, or shiny Own Temple Rockruff that evolved into Dusk Lycanroc. I've been putting off that hunt for 3 years. Finally did it last month. Pomo, Hypno, Grafaiai, Zamazenta, Inteleon, and Amorous, Screamtail are some of your favorites. Those are good ones. Motham sends chills down your back. In a bad way, Mary? Are you not a moth fan? Is that the issue? Motham and Arceus, otherwise they have a cool shine. Yeah, like I'm not a fan of Motham like as a Pokemon. It's just the shiny coloring is just gorgeous. I was so happy to finally get one in Legends Arceus. Gudra is coming to Unite. That's exciting. Gudra is a good Pokemon. Bachelor party confirmed. Uh-oh. Not a moth person at all. 300% like the girl that I am when I see in real life moths are icky. That's fair. That's fair. So I take it you don't like Venomoth either. Best friend's getting hitched in April. Very cool, cheese. Do you know where you're going yet? Time to find a tiger. Just go to Mike Tyson's house. He won't mind. Nah, he won't mind at all. Thank you for the lurks, Marilyn. No more frost moth or literally any moth Pokemon. How about butterflies? Are you good with butterflies? How do we feel about Butterfree, Beautifly, Vivian? Well, the best man in the group is financially unable to afford putting for a trip, so midday gambling trip followed by a nighttime hangout including booze, video games, and all movies. That sounds like a blast. I'm not gonna lie, I would prefer to have a bachelor party like that than like a big like destination bachelor party. Butterflies you're okay with, don't know why, just moths give you the heebie-jeebies. That's fair. No judgment, no judgment. I was just curious. You're gonna drive down to Biloxi, but the time frame of spring break and money just wasn't feasible. Ah, gotcha. Is Biloxi a big spring break destination? I'll be honest, the only thing I know about Biloxi was from the movie Biloxi Blues. Matthew Broderick and Christopher Walken. Also, our friends are broke. That'll put a damper on things. Surrounding the golf with the beach and casinos. Oh, okay, nice. Good destination though. You're only like an hour from Narlands. An hour from Kirk and Brook. Computer has like two more USB ports than you thought you had in the back. You're like 10 back there. Holy smokes, fungus. That's a lot of USB ports. I could use some more USB ports. All right, gang. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are going to do 5 more checks. We're going to go to 1,100 checks, and then we're going to go on a raid. And then we will be back tomorrow morning with Dynamax Adventures with Solgaleo Saturday. So hopefully we'll see some of you there. But thank you everyone for being here tonight. You guys have really made the last couple hours fly. But please stick around. We are going to go on a raid to a new friend. Pretty exciting. First trip to LA was time, Louisiana. Was time you had smuggled it away to Biloxi, and then you drove over to Nolans, got sloshed, sobered up, drove back, and re-sloshed. Oh my goodness. I remember those days. I'm glad those days are behind me. Paid a lot for it all the way back when you had the pandemic relief fund. If you didn't get it, you gone crazy. Having a laptop as a main computer for a year, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, cheese, you can't do that now either. We're getting old, dude. We're getting old. All right, we got 2 more checks. You sneezed today, your back started to hurt. Oh my gosh, that is so real. That is so real. Oh yeah, I sneeze and then I feel something pop. All right, here we go. Last check of the night. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you all. I know there's a lot of amazing people streaming tonight. You spent part of your night with me, and it was very nice. It was a lot of fun. You built an IKEA desk and you speed ran it. Good job, Twilight. The time just for the raid. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Thanks everyone. Thank you to the people that renewed their memberships. Thanks to the people that just hung out and chit chatted. We're gonna go on a raid. If you're coming on the raid, I just ask two things of you. One, please make sure you hit the like button. That's why we do these raids, is to support other content creators. And the quickest, easiest, and possibly freest way to do that is to hit that like button. And two, if you're coming on the raid, please put in the chat hashtag hefty hype, just like Ron is about to type. But put it in the chat once and only once. Why once? Because we are not spammers. It's not who we are. That's not what we do. Ariana, I love you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be back in the morning with Solgaleo Saturday. Everyone have a great night. Do something nice for someone tomorrow just because it's the right thing to do. And Ron, go ahead and drop that link. I'll see you guys over there. Just thank you guys. Thank you. You're wonderful. I love you. Bye-bye.